First dream was my wife's, and she had this dream where we were in a house, and inside the house, she said she felt like the ground grumbling and it sounded like maybe an earthquake type of thing going on outside. So we ran outside to see what was going on. She said, from one end of the sky to the other, all you saw was planes, a ton of planes from one end of the sky to the other, and they all had bombs. And at first they weren't dropping, but she said as the dream went on, they just started dropping. Bombs were dropping everywhere, all around us. A Red Dawn type of event happened in her dream. She had no indication of who it was that was invading, but we were invaded, and it was bad. Second dream was my dream. Again, my family and I were in a house somewhere and having a conversation, kind of a relatively peaceful day. And as I'm talking to these folks, I can see outside, behind these folks was a window, like a bay window, and I could see all of a sudden just this huge mushroom cloud go up. And I told everyone, turn around and look what's going on. And we all watched in awe through the window there, this huge mushroom cloud on the horizon. So we all ran outside to watch it. It's just shock. It's just shock. Everything that people have talked about, you see in the movies, we were watching it, and it felt like we were right there watching it in real life. It's a dream, of course, but it felt so real. So we're watching this thing, and we're watching this mushroom cloud go off. Indications were it looked like north from where we were. But anyway, it didn't matter because another one went off and turned our attention to, another direction, and we watched that one. Now there's two. But then another one went off, a third, and then a fourth, and then a fifth, and then a sixth. It seemed to be where it stopped at 6. Like 6 cities were hit. I don't know if it's 6 exactly. Did it mean 6 are going to be hit? But one thing is for sure, it's all happened one day. Just an attack one day, boom, 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 multiple cities were hit. So it was at 6 exactly, or was it multiple cities, just trying to say in a dream? And 6 seemed to be that number. That no sooner happened, and we're just devastated and shocked at what was going on, that the ground opened up. Very strange, this part. Maybe more spiritual at this point, but the ground opened up and just light coming through the ground, something was broke open that had been restrained. And this is what it seemed to me, that the restrainer is no longer restraining at this point. It opens up and wickedness comes out of it, represented by a wolf that was in the dream that had come out, and boom, that was it. It was over. And whatever was in there was restrained. Remember, listen folks, the restrainer is, if you think things are bad now, the restrainer is still here. The church is still here. The gates of hell will not prevail against the church. And right now, the evil forces going in full force can't happen. Now, if you think it's bad now, and the restrainer is removed, hell on earth is an understatement of what is coming. The tribulation period, all 7 years of it, folks, is hell on earth. Yes, the last half is worse than the first half. Great tribulation in the last half. But once the restrainer is removed, Satan's got free reign, and it's judgment time. Read Revelation chapter 6 through 19 on that. But it never touched us. In the dream, it never, like all other dreams, we're taken like right up to that point where the restrainer is removed, and then boom, we're gone. It never touches us. The Lord seems to take it up to the same point every time. All right, that's pretty much it.
Please subscribe for more interesting videos like this.